Centre has turned down the Supreme Court's suggestion to assure no executive action under the new farm laws since they have been passed as an act of parliament. The top court, however, made it clear that it is not going to pass any orders on a batch of petitions seeking to clear protesters from Delhi's borders without hearing all parties. The court has allowed all farmer unions which are currently protesting to be included as part of the case, which is now likely to be listed before a vacation bench of the top court. The CJI made it clear that the court recognizes the fundamental right to protest against any particular law, provided it does not result in any damage to anyone else's life or property. The CJI made it clear that there is a need to ensure that the rights of citizens are not violated and the protests also carry on as long as they are non-violent and do not lead to any destruction of property. However, the CJI urged the farm unions as well as the union government to talk to each other to resolve the imbroglio, making it clear that the police must ensure no use of force on any non-violent protest. The court yet again hinted towards formation of a committee comprising of farmer unions and farm experts to give its opinion for both parties to follow. The court, however, raised a few questions for protesters, that who will guarantee the safety of a city if a crowd enters the city and the court does not have the wherewithal to control a mob. The court made it clear that law and order matters are best left to the discretion of police in a democracy, and the court does not want to jeopardize anyone else's life or property. The court told the farm unions that blocking Delhi is resulting in people going hungry. While responding to a query made by a lawyer representing a group of farmers, the court observed that in 1970s a farmer rally took place at Boat Club near India Gate. Thankfully it went well, but otherwise it would have led to destruction of everything, and the court cannot remain blind to such realities. The CJI observed that as Indians, the judges are also sympathetic towards the plight of farmers and they only want an amicable solution to this entire dispute. Also, the union government submitted that the farmers who are protesting by turns are going back to their villages, which may lead to a possibility of spread of COVID. Also, the Attorney General apprehended that blockade of roads usually takes place only during a war where supplies are cut, over which the CJI asked the centre not to gloss over a point and clearly state whether all roads leading to Delhi have been blocked or not. While Delhi government's lawyer denied any blockade of the city, he submitted that the centre did not make the Delhi government a party in this case, but rather included Uttar Pradesh and Haryana governments as part of the petitions. The Punjab government submitted that they have serious reservations on arguments which have been made on limits of democratic protest, and there have been various examples of protests taking place in the recent past against unjust laws and unjust governments, and hence any protest cannot be quelled just like that.